Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Anchor part number 50. This is the Anchor brand clamp fixture, also known as a bar clamp or a pipe clamp, as they're saying. Pipe clamp. You'll know them as a bar clamp. At least that's how I know them, I suppose I ought to say. It's a part number 50, so that will possibly tell you a lot about these. If you have any sort of need to clamp something together and do so using typical 3/4 inch black standard pipe, these pipe clamps are ideal because they're really inexpensive ways to go about generating a significant amount of force. And I have personally used pipe clamps, as most likely have you, for years and years and years. And it's because they're inexpensive. They don't cost a lot of money, and they do the job very, very well. And that's really that's why they're attractive to a lot of people. Now, they're not perfect in a lot of installations, but you can build lots of clamps that can handle lots of widths and do so very inexpensively, is their ultimate attraction. Let's take a closer study of that original packaging, just again. Now, I've used these in the past because I can get done what I need to get done, meaning I don't need to spread a lot of force over a deep area, and you can take notice here that you don't have a lot of surface area where the pipe, and there's a ring that's loose in here. That is to go onto the end of your clamp so that when you're sliding this portion, you don't exit off the end of the clamp, and that's your stop. So an application of where I would use pipe clamps all the time would be as if I was taking 8-foot doors, and the client needs them to be 7'9", 7'6", more realistic example. And you're going to cut all the doors down, core all the cores out, plane all the existing trims down, after the rails after you cut them down, glue the inside of all the doors, your wood, separate it by wax paper, put all, let's say you're doing 6 at a time, glue all 6 up at a time, tap them all flat, run your pipe clamps over the end of all of that with your pieces of wood, top and bottom, and you can crank those down really good, really strong. Lots of force, but you don't need to spread that distance of the clamping area far back over the door, because all you're really clamping is about a 1-inch width of material of the style that you put back in the door. That would be an application of where you would, where pipe clamps are great. Generate huge amounts of force and not need to spread that area out. That's why I use them. Okay, a very simple sort of idea. Obviously, you're going to thread it into here. Your pipe will come through here. Your adjustable side is here. Your clamping area is obviously here. Okay, clamp that pipe goes through. Get it set down to where you want it. Start to crank, and now you're in good shape. And then another great use for these pipe clamps is if you have a rack and you're going to laminate several pieces of wood together, like 1 5/8 wide strips that are 3/4 inch thick, 7 or 8 foot long, and you want to glue 2 of them together and then stack all of those up in a large clamp rack. Pipe clamps are great for that. Lay that up there and get it going, and you're in good shape. Now, finally, to get off the clamping nerddom that I'm stuck in, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Anchor brand items that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website as well. If you have any questions on the Anchor, this is their part number 50 bar clamp, and it's probably by no coincidence that that part number is 50. Or any other Anchor product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you very much.